Waka News on channel 7.5. I'm your host, Tony Weaver. Now live to the disaster with David Brooks.
As you can
Chapstick!
As you can see, there is a mass outbreak of fire in San Francisco. All of the water has been cut off because of the earthquake. Now, Tyler, how are firefighters trying to help this?
Well, David, currently firefighters are setting off explosives to destroy buildings so there's nothing else to burn. So far, over 3,000 casualties have occurred.
Wow, Tyler, that's devastating!
Correct you are, Tony. Now where is the epicenter of this quake?
The epicenter is the point directly above where the fault occurred. Here's where this one was. Now, David, what's the difference between the focus and the epicenter?
Well, Tony, the focus is underground exactly where the plates shift, and the epicenter is on the surface directly above the focus.
Tony, how many buildings have been destroyed?
According to a recent survey, there are 28,000 buildings destroyed. Also, this quake lasted for a whopping 40 seconds. At what time did this quake occur at, David?
This earthquake occurred at 5:12 in the morning. Also, because of the urban area that this quake took place in, there were over 300 water pipe ruptures. What type of fault did this quake occur on?
This quake was on a transform boundary. What were most of the deaths caused by, David?
Most of the deaths were caused by fallen buildings and also fires. What magnitude was this earthquake?
The magnitude was 7.8 on the Richter scale. The magnitude is how strong the quake was, and the Richter scale is the way of measuring the magnitude of the earthquake.
Did an aftershock occur? An aftershock is the quake that happens after a previous one.
Yes, Tyler, an aftershock did occur.
So, what place were the ones moved during this disastrous quake?
The North American and the Pacific plates moved.
What is a plate exactly?
Well, a plate is a section of the lithosphere that moves over the asthenosphere.
What role do seismic waves play in an earthquake?
Seismic waves are what make the ground shake. They move out from where the quake occurred and destroy everything.
How was the area around the San Francisco fault rebuilt?
The area around the San Francisco fault was generally rebuilt with donations. Japan donated a large sum of money, much more than in any other countries.
How was farming affected by this quake?
Considering there wasn't much farming there anyway, it wasn't affected much.
On the Waka News on channel 7.5, I'm your host, Tony Weaver. Now live to the disaster with David. The epicenter is the point directly above where the fault occurred. Here is... Ready? The epicenter is the point directly above where the fault occurred. Here's where this one was. How... Is that how?
Yeah, whenever.
According to a recent survey...
Start over.
According to recent...
According to a recent survey.
Oh, two...
Go.
Okay. What planes were the ones that moved during this... I was talking too fast, wasn't I? No. Alright. What planes were the ones to move during the death? Frick! What planes were the ones...
I wasn't ready. Okay, go now.
I wasn't ready. What planes were the planes to move during this disastrous quake?
What? Okay.
Do this.
Sure, go.
What plates were the ones to move during the disastrous quake? What plates do seismic...
What roll?
What did I say?
What plates does seismic roll? Okay, go.
Okay, it's my turn.
Go!
You don't talk about my top. The area around the San Francisco fault was generally